It's another week, it's another day for a new vlog. So I think my dad is gonna come over and help put the chandelier up in the library. I'm so nervous because I have no idea if it's gonna match. I don't know if it's gonna clash. We're just gonna find out together. Hopefully it looks good. If it doesn't, I can return it, it's no biggie. So that'll be the first thing. Here we go. All right, light is going in. I really like it.
I'm gonna take it back down and look at it. Okay. It's really bothering me.
It's a good size though, I really like that. All right, getting close to putting the bulbs in.
It's amazing.
There it is. Yay.
Yeah, I think it looks really cool.
That is so cool.
Wow, I can't get over it.
So we are at Goodwill. We're gonna go thrifting for some bookish decor and some frames. So we'll see if we have any luck. Isn't that right, littles? We'll see if we have any luck. Yeah, maybe she'll have some good luck too. All right, no book library stuff, unfortunately, but I did get littles, my daughter, some Legos that I think she's gonna love because she's really starting to play with blocks and Legos more. And she didn't have any like classic Legos, so I think she's gonna really like them. Yay! So it was a good haul for her, just not for the library, but that's okay. We'll keep looking. Target is next. All right, so I didn't find anything at Target for the shelves either. And I think I've just come to the conclusion that I either have to just stumble upon stuff as I'm out and about shopping or at, farmers markets or art markets or something like that. I just have to kind of stumble upon stuff and collect things through the years to add. But I also probably have to use a lot of Etsy because Etsy is amazing and the artists and creators on that platform are so talented. And I know they have just anything you could be looking for. The problem is I have to know what to look for and I am struggling. I think I really want to do themed shelves. I know I have the most fantasy books, so obviously fantasy knickknacks are going to be like the first thing that come to mind for me. But then I also was thinking about it would be fun to have like all of my horror books have like little horror knickknacks, like a little haunted house or a little skull or something like that. And now I'm like, Halloween can't come soon enough because all of that kind of stuff would be perfect for that shelf. I'm just trying to think about like the books on my shelves. What do they evoke? What imagery comes to mind besides dragons? I mean, obviously dragons. We're gonna get dragon stuff. It's gonna happen. The other thing is, let me show you the state of the room on the other side of me. I have a picture of my dad on my desk building the shelves to commemorate all of his hard work because he's the best. But what is this? This is my view. And this is a dining room chair that we just brought in here because people want to sit in here when I'm in here. What? I have the ring light because this is where I'll film my videos. But what am I doing here? What is this? This is just empty space that I need to do something with. So I definitely need a chair. I think I can't get a big chair, right? I don't have that much space where I can get a big chair, but something cozier than that. What is that? So yeah, definitely looking for a chair for that. I did find some artwork that I think will look really good right above the chair for this wall. I don't know if it'll fill the entire wall, but it'll at least do something with it. And then maybe like a little side table or a plant or something. Hi, Jones. Hello. Hello. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? So anyways, that's the latest. I'm going to see what I can find on Etsy and keep you all updated there. Yay. Oh, by the way, I finished Kingdom of Copper. Yay. That ending was wild. What just happened? What just happened? Characters that you think are going to be good, or at least like somewhat likable, are definitely not likable in Kingdom of Copper. So I already went ahead and bought Empire of Gold because what the heck? What the heck was that ending? That was crazy. It was so explosive. And like the rest of the book had no action in it. So it was just all building up to this last like 50 pages worth of action. And then I'm so close to being done with My Perfect Wife, or The Perfect Wife, by J.P. Delaney. And I am really liking it, but I'm just like, what is this ending gonna be? Things are starting to kind of reveal themselves and I'm very intrigued. So I'm really liking it. I'm kind of surprised at how low the rating is. It's not that low. I'm a little surprised, but I'm trying not to read any reviews before I finish it because I don't, one, want to be spoiled, and two, I tried not to look at reviews before I finish the book just in case it, influences me in any way. That is the latest reading update. I'm about to start Tigana by Guy Gavriel Kay, which I've been so intimidated by, but I think I'm gonna enjoy it, hopefully. Everyone who's reading it for the book club in my Patreon, it seemed to be really enjoying it. Like I haven't seen anyone like hate it yet. Everyone seems to be enjoying the journey, enjoying the writing. So I'm very curious. I hope that I also enjoy it. I really hope I enjoy it because it's like 700 pages long. So it would really, really stink if I was hating it the whole time. And I don't want to DNF like book club picks. So like if I'm hating it and I have to read 700 pages, that would stink. But I think I'm feeling very optimistic about it based on the reception of it so far in the book club. So anyways, that's the latest reading update I have for you. This ended up being a longer update than I was expecting. I don't know if it's interesting. I kind of just babble. So if you're not finding it interesting, I hope you're skipping ahead. I just got done cleaning the house and now I'm just listening to an audiobook because I just started the Misery by Stephen King audiobook and it is so good. The audiobook, the narrator is so good at Annie Wilkes's voice. Oh my gosh. And I just think of Kathy Bates the whole time because I have seen the Misery movie and I really enjoyed it. So I'm just picturing Kathy Bates and it's great. It's a really fun reading experience so far. I feel like it's gonna get real violent soon because I think I remember the movie being like really hard to watch at certain parts. But I'm really enjoying it so far. And it very much just gets right to the point right away. Stephen King doesn't waste any time getting straight to the action. So I appreciate that too, because the pacing is quite quick. So I'm really enjoying that one. I did finish The Perfect Wife by J.P. Delaney. I still really enjoyed it, was very intrigued the whole time. The ending definitely was shocking, but it was in a good way, and I really liked it. So yeah, I don't know why this one has not the best reviews, but I really enjoyed it. So that's 2 J.P. Delaney books I've rated 4 stars so far, and I'm usually a little bit pickier with my thrillers. So I think I'm gonna keep reading J.P. Delaney for sure. Uh, on another note, I have been shopping for chairs for the library room because, as you saw, the wall opposite the shelves is very much empty right now. We have the dining chair there is just like a placeholder right now. So I definitely needed like a chair, something there for that space. So I had found this one. And my thinking was I knew I didn't want a white chair because I already have the white desk chair. It's already a very white room. I needed something a little bit darker. And I didn't want something blue or green because I didn't want it to clash with the curtain that it's right next to. So I was thinking like orange, but then like all of the orange chairs I was seeing were like very modern and like not the right style. And then I saw this one, this vegan leather brown chair, and was like, oh, that looks very library-esque. I don't know what it was about it, but I just thought, okay, this is something that's not going to clash with any of the other colors in the room. It's going to go with the white, it's going to go with the gold accents, it's going to go with the green, like the teal greenish blue curtain and the rug. So I got it. I'm so excited. It comes next week, so I'll make sure to show you all once I do receive it how it looks in the space. Oh gosh, I really hope it ends up turning out okay. But yeah, so I really liked it, and now all of like the big pieces are purchased, so now it's just little things. I did also find some art that I really love, and I was looking for art for, again, that same wall that's opposite the shelves. I knew I wanted something obviously bookish, and I was thinking about like, do I want covers, like framed covers, or like a quote or something? But then I saw on Etsy this artist who does these personalized bookish pieces, and oh my gosh, I loved this particular piece so much because it just looks like the library room. Like, I love the fact that she's standing on the books and reaching up to the top shelf on the books. I love it so much. So this is the one I got, and I'm thinking about getting like a really cool kind of antique vintage like gold frame that really kind of stands out and ties in with like the gold accents, like the kind of like brassy gold lights. So I'm still looking for the frame, but I really like this art. I thought it was so cute. So I will link this shop down below in case you're also interested in checking out some of this like bookish art. I just think this artist is so talented. So I'm really excited about that. And then one last reading update I have. So those are the two library updates I have. The last reading update I have is I've started Tigana, and I've realized that this book is probably going to take me a while to finish. It's not dense, but it's not fast paced. Like it requires a lot of focus, I guess is the best way to put it. And not in necessarily a bad way. It just is not easy reading. So I really have to focus on it because it's kind of introducing quite a few different characters, and the politics of the world can get quite complex, but it's like beautifully written. Just something about it makes it a very slow reading experience. So I'm only, oh gosh, it's so frustrating because I always feel like I just don't have enough time in the day at all to read. So I wake up early to try and read, but I'm still, even waking up early, I'm still only able to read about 50 pages each morning, and it's like a 700-page book. So it's going to take a while to get through. I'm about 150 pages in now, and I started it like 3 days ago, so it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to get through, which is fine. It's just, I had these grand plans for my April TBR. I was going to get through so many sequels this month, and that's just not going to happen, which is okay. But I'm like trying to get so much reading in before my daughter is born in June. And I just am not, I'm not going at the pace I want. And so I'm trying not to stress about it at all. Like it's just a hobby. It's just for fun. But I was really hoping to get to a couple more books this month, but that's okay. It's okay. So I'm now going to switch to physically reading The Last Word by Taylor Adams, which has been my nighttime book and has been one I've not been making a ton of progress on because I'm just so tired when I do lay down that I fall asleep so quickly. But it's early enough tonight, and I'm not watching like any TV with my husband tonight, so I'm just going to read and hopefully get through quite a bit tonight. So that is the latest update I have for you. I'll be back later. The new chair arrived. Yay! I'm so excited. So what I did was, obviously the chair goes right in that corner. I love it. I think it matches the kind of teal-y colors around it really well. I think it's going to match the rug really well. And then what I did was I made my little step stool the side table so that I can put my coffee or my drink or my book right next to me while I'm reading in my chair. And I love that. I love how it looks, and I love that it functions as a side table. That makes it very functional. So very happy with this corner, and once I get the art that goes above, I think it's gonna just pull it all together. I might even get like a nice big plant that goes behind to kind of just, again, add some more color, some more coziness. But I think I'm very happy with the chair and with this corner and how it's evolving. So there's still more work to go, but it was a good addition. I'm very, very happy with my purchase. Oh, and I have to show you, I found this off of Amazon. Look at him. Look at him. I have to name him. You guys need to help me name him. So you tell me, what does he look like? And I put him next to Priory. This dragon is a little bit scarier looking than him, but I love him. The Amazon seller that I found this from has so many different little dragon designs, but I thought that this one was most appropriate for the first one that I would get. I might get more because they're so darn cute. But yeah, help me name him. I love him though. He makes me very happy. And then a quick reading update for you. I finished The Last Word by Taylor Adams, and I stayed up really late. Well, I mean, late for me, who goes to bed at like 9. I stayed up late finishing it, and I had like half the book to go, and I just had to keep reading. So if that tells you anything about how much I enjoyed it, I loved it. I thought it was just bonkers, like such a roller coaster, like whiplash. Every page was like, what is happening? It was so good. Oh my god, it was just a thrill ride from start to finish. My enjoyment level was 5 stars. It was so much fun. Oh my god. And I loved the main character. What a freaking awesome main character. Her name's Emma Carpenter. Big Emma fan. Oh my gosh. She was amazing. And the ending was so good. It was like, I kept thinking it was going to end and I was going to be so mad at it if it had ended a little bit sooner than it did. And then the real ending was like, yes, it was so good. It was so good. Loved it. 5 stars easily. Taylor Adams has now become an autobiographer for me. I loved No Exit. I think upon finishing it originally, I gave it 4 stars, No Exit. And I don't remember why I knocked a star off, because when I think about that book, I think about how much fun I had reading it. And that was another one that I stayed up late. I could not stop. It just did not let me go. And I think I mean, I at least need to bump it up to 4.5. The way I remember it, I loved it. And then now this one, The Last Word. I have heard mixed things about Hairpin Bridge, his second, I don't know if it's his second novel, but I think it's the one in between No Exit and The Last Word. Like, it doesn't have a very good Goodreads rating, but I kind of want to read it anyway because I just love his writing so much. And he's just so good at the thrill rides. So I think I might read it anyway and just see what I think for myself. And then after I finished The Last Word, I started Paradise 1 by David Wellington because this was an ARC sent to me, and it actually came out this month, April, and I really want to get to it. It's a sci-fi horror. It sounded very similar to Dead Silence. It's really long. I think that's the only problem with it is it's like almost 700 pages and it's just a very large book. So I'm starting on it now. It'll be my nighttime read, and hopefully I can get through a good chunk of that by the end of this month. I probably won't finish it, but at least get through a good chunk of it. I also made some progress through Tigana. I underestimated how long it would take me to read. This is most of my month is going to be spent reading this book, which I have thoughts on that I won't say right now. So I'm really bummed because I had really big plans for April that included getting to like the Bone Shard War, Tyrant's Throne. I was going to do Gideon the Ninth and potentially The Final Strife. I mean, as soon as I finish this, I'm going to start Gideon the Ninth, but all those sequels that I wanted to get to, just not going to have time. I bet you can kind of sense how I'm feeling about this book. So yeah, that is my latest reading update. Not as much library update. I'm very angry because I ordered the rug that I showed you in the previous vlog. I ordered that rug like almost 2 weeks ago now, and it hasn't even shipped yet. And I tried calling their customer service, no answer. I tried emailing, no answer. So I'm kind of like, is this thing ever gonna ship? And I'm so mad because it was available on different retailers' websites for the same price. This just happened to be the first website I saw it on, so I had never used this website before. I just grabbed it. And I'm like, if I had used something else, it probably would have been here by now. That is like exactly what this room is missing. It's just a nice, big, colorful rug. It just looks so incomplete without it. So I really was like hoping that before this video went up, I would have that rug in here to like pull together the entire room. But it'll get here. It'll get here. Just gotta give it time. And then when it does, it'll look great. This has been a long update. I'm gonna keep reading Tigana in my new chair that I'm so excited about. I'm so excited to have this new chair. Yay! And I will let you all know once I have my next update. All right, we are at the end of this vlog, and it didn't end up being quite as much decorating as I was hoping for. I still haven't received the rug or the piece of art that's going on that wall. So without those things, it's still feeling a little bit incomplete, but we will get there. I'm gonna get on the phone with the rug company because it hasn't shipped and it's been like 3 weeks. So we'll see if I'm able to get through to anyone and hopefully get an update on that order. Because once that's done, it'll be like almost totally ready. I am reorganizing my shelves again because the next video that you're gonna see is the final library tour. So I want to make sure it is how I like it most before I post that video. So hopefully this was still an interesting vlog, even without a ton of the decorating that I was maybe hoping to get footage of. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Again, this will be the last of this particular series of getting the library ready before the final library tour. So that'll be the next video you can anticipate and watch out for. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to. If you want more information about exclusive content from me and how to join the Patreon book club and how to suggest videos and books for me to read, then check out the link to my Patreon that is in the description box down below. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!